use of the map, Mark, on the farm? What use do you get out of it?
I suppose the map is there for the lads can see it where paddocks are, for when letting guys know where the cows are going to next, or when it comes to spreading fertilizer or slurry or that, you can see the area or whatever for calculating your rates and that, or what you need or how much you need to put in the spreader and that, or even for the guys coming in contracting, if I want, I can give them a map. I actually have all the paddocks numbered, a number on the entrance into the paddock, so with help of that, but I can give a map to the guys as well, just so they can help them get around.
So you mentioned before about walking distances. What is the reality here for cows?
So I suppose the main milking platform, the yard, is fairly central to it. It's probably about 1 kilometre to either end, the furthest field, or about 1 kilometre, and then a lot of our silage ground could be up to nearly 2 kilometres away from the yard. So but regards to milking platform, it is fairly centre, the yard.
What is the longest walk cows would do?
Approximately maybe 1,500, or about 1,500. Generally, at the moment that the furthest we've walked cows about 1,500 metres.
Okay, and say your day-to-day management of that, would they walk that twice a day or just once a day typically? Or?
No, generally those furthest fields away we'd only have them going there once a day. So most of those fields are actually across the road as well. So a small road. So we'd usually just have them go there by day and keep them closer by night then.
Okay. And your farm roadways then, whatever, obviously they play a key role here for you today on your farm?
Yeah, the roadways are a major thing with just making cow flow, having the roadways nice and wide and straight, and having good surface on them for cow flow, getting cows in quickly. Like, we have made improvements on areas that were straightened and stuff that have made it a lot quicker getting cows in, a lot easier for the cows, and as well having the good surfaces. With regards to lameness, like white line and stuff, is probably one of our main problems with lameness. So we don't have any martial art or that. So once you have good surfaces and that really cuts that down.
Okay. Are you saying here those cows will not walk more than that? Is that right?
Yeah. So those cows, we have the 300 metre group and the 1 kilometre group. So on the map there, it's colour coded. Green are the paddocks within 300 metres of the parlour. The yellow are within 1 kilometre and more than 300, and the orange paddocks are over 1 kilometre away. So any of the cows that might be in the lame group, they stay close to the paddock within 300 metres. We normally during the summer we'll have them in the drafting system, so they can run with the main group, and then if the main group is going off to a further away field, we can just have the draft system on, fix them out, and it keeps them close. And then we might have a couple of extra cows that might just be old or something that we don't want walking the real long distances.
So, Mark, communication on the farm, you have 2 staff employed, and I see you have a lot of the sheds labelled and you have various parts of the whole farmyard labelled. Why have you done that?
I suppose it's just to help with like that communication between people. Often we have a WhatsApp group for communicating between on where everyone communicates in the farm. So sometimes if you're trying to communicate over text, things can get mixed up as well, even if you just mistype it or a person doesn't read it right. So things being labelled makes it easier for people to know where it is, if with all the calf pens or the different areas, cubicles, or what shed you're going to, they're all labelled clearly on the wall. And then just especially with new staff, when they're coming in, it makes it very easy to get used to the place, get to know the place, because they can see where the labels are.
Yeah, and I guess in a lot of farms, staff might start in the spring as well. It's a very busy time.
It's a very busy time, yeah, and it can be hard to get the time to show people around, getting to know things. So having all the sheds labelled correctly in your fields, even the paddocks numbered, just makes it that easier. And some of our staff has said to us when they had started, it was a very big help. So it's very simple to just mark the label.
Very good.